Welcome back to Wrestling UK. This is the Saturday night main event PLE preview. Obviously, I was getting to date now. So yeah, no, listen again. So I do apologise if there's any matches again. So obviously, this is being recorded. So this is being recorded for Saturday. So this is basically being recorded for Saturday. So this has been recorded before SmackDown, which is obviously I think obviously yeah. So listen, I do apologise. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I do apologise. I'm sorry. I do apologise. This is obviously being recorded now. Obviously being recorded now as you were, but obviously this is being recorded before. Not recorded. I think obviously I was. Okay. Listen, I'm not really gone. Obviously, this video will probably be out again. This again. Obviously, I do. Obviously, so this video being recorded. Obviously, before Friday. Obviously for Friday for Fridays. Obviously for Friday night SmackDown. So obviously before. Obviously before Friday's SmackDown. So again, I do apologise if there's matches that they mentioned in the SmackDown are not in here because one, obviously again, like I said before, obviously though, I do apologise they're not in there just because sometimes if because the matches come very well. So if the matches are on here, I really do apologise if they're on it because one, obviously they come out. Obviously those matches have been revealed on SmackDown Live and not SmackDown Live Gun, not SmackDown Live Gun. Obviously, the matches have been obviously revealed and who's facing who and obviously the matches as you were. Obviously, so basically, if they're in that one, the chance won't be there because one, I'm looking unfortunately I've had to not unfortunately, but obviously do it now obviously because one. The things tomorrow, so I thought we'll do it tonight, and then again, the matches obviously, SmackDown tonight. I do apologise if they're not in here because one, again, like I said before, it's obviously SmackDown's not on yet, so I can't really put them in. So, but no, yeah, obviously get into the information about that. Obviously, yeah, obviously date 24. Obviously, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the date. Obviously date January 24th, 2026 again. Obviously Saturday, I should probably guess it was Saturday as well. Obviously, yeah. Obviously time of the appeal as well. It was 7:30 p.m. I think it's like 7:30 p.m. Eastern in like America, I think, and then over here it'd be like something around like something around like 1 o'clock. Or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I think I have something like one. It's either like, it's either 12 o'clock at night or 1 o'clock at night. I don't know. I think it's either one. I'm not up to date. I know it's that. Obviously, go for the venue now. Obviously, venue Bell Centre, Montreal, Canada. Obviously, venue Bell Centre, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. So obviously, obviously in Canada, a place. Again, it might be a place that obviously, Montreal, Canada, Quebec, obviously Canada as well. So again, you know what? I think Canada. Go play stuff again. I think like. Listen, I'm not saying me gun, but I'm not saying me gun. But I'm not saying me gun. No, listen, I'm not saying me gun. But I think listen, I'm not saying me gun. What is this? What? So yeah. So I think if it's not now gun. I think the last 2-3 years. WWE has done like a really good job when I think like WWE's always had a good record. I think like WWE has always had a brilliantly good record in like kinda when they've been there, they've had a really good like turnout, a good attendance, and all that stuff really. So again, it's very good. Obviously getting to the okay. Obviously, let's not forget match now. Obviously matches. Let's not forget into the match. Let's not forget into the matches now. Obviously, we're getting to the matches as well. Obviously, getting to the matches now. Obviously, I think obviously we'll get into the matches now. Who's facing who and like title belt as you were. So we'll do it now. Obviously, I think the first match of the night is the WWE Championship #1 contender, and obviously okay. So basically, for those who know, obviously, so if a belt is for some reason, not abandoned, got basically if a belt, if a wrestler is playing is obviously wants a competitor's compete for his championship and they won win as you, they basically have contenders where that the winner of that contest match will face that wrestler's got the title belt. Basically, I think obviously at the current time it's obviously at the current time. It's like okay, obviously I do know what it is, but I can't remember it. I know. I think I don't. I can't. Okay, so I do know this guy. I do know who's obviously the current men's champion. I know that, but obviously men's champion now. I don't, but I can't. I know he is. Listen, I know who's the champion now. I can't remember his name now, but I know who the champion now. But yeah, we'll get into obviously. Yeah, I think okay. So basically, in this, so basically this match, obviously we'll now. So yeah, so okay. So basically, in this match, obviously Damian Priest, Sami Zayn, Trick Williams, that's his name. Obviously, yeah, and also also Randy Orton. Obviously, okay, yeah, and also and also Randy Orton as well. You know what? Maybe you know what? I think again. Listen, so sorry. You know what? I actually think this will be a really good, probably a really interesting good match because one, you've got Damian Priest who obviously beat Aleister Black, and obviously in an ambulance match basically me personally I've never really seen one until I watched the Damian Priest versus of Aleister Black one. I was like, whoa, my god, I was not messing around. It was a properly good match. I was like, whoa. Basically, it went to a limit. I was like, wow. Like, I think Damian Priest, ever since he's done that, I think ever since he's, not ever since he's done a gunner, but I feel like, never done gunner, but I think ever since he won the match, he's done very well recently. Like, wow, he's done really well. Like, thinking, wow, he's done great. He's not, I think now he's got Aleister Black. But you know what? I like the fact that he's got Aleister Black out of his midst now. He's not his head. And I think, you know what? He's outside now, whatever. And as well as that, I like the fact that he got the match won. And he's like, you know what? I move on to the next thing. Obviously, basically, I'll be one of the contenders for obviously the WWE title, and it's like really like, not I mean. But I was like, no, I mean, that's a real. I love that, man. Obviously, I think Damian Priest, and obviously, again, I was like, yeah, obviously, yeah. I think this match is gonna be really interesting because basically you got wrestlers like Damian Priest, Sami Zayn, Trick Williams, obviously NXT again. Obviously, I think Trick Williams obviously came NXT. He's done absolutely incredible work. He has, but again, he's done the WWE, and he has done. Yeah, I think he has. He's not done as good as you thought in WWE, but again, I think he has done good in WWE. He has, but again, I think he has come to WWE. Has shown how good he has, but again, at times he hasn't. I think at times gone. Is he really that good? And then at times he's short. So okay, you know what? I think of him, it's a mixed bag. He's good, but also not good at times. So I don't really to make of it. I know he's both good and not good. So yeah, he's a decent good wrestler. He is, but again, I think Trick Williams is. It's like I don't know how you say it. It's like not even. Let's not. Okay, let's not say. I mean, I'm trying to say it best way I can. He's weak, but I think Trick Williams. Yeah, I think Trick Williams, he's a really good. He is quite good wrestler. I think that Trick Williams is a good wrestler because he is one. But I think that Trick Williams. I think obviously you got like wrestlers like Trick Williams again. Obviously, has shown in NXT how good he is, and he has shown a little bit that way. He has become good for doing it, but again. I think the WWE division now, not WWE division gone, but I feel like WWE Raw and SmackDown more recently has come really good because you've had wrestlers from like NXT coming up, wrestlers from NXT being put up from that division into like basically into the two main big rosters in WWE obviously WWE SmackDown, WWE SmackDown, WWE Raw, and it's like, and I love the fact that like they've got that now, and I don't know, I just love it. It's so amazing. Let's go. Obviously, Trippin is obviously now. Yeah, okay. Obviously, Trippin is obviously then yeah, I think then obviously the likes of obviously WWE Legend in my opinion. Obviously, I think then obviously WWE Legend in my opinion as well. Again, I think then obviously WWE Legend in my opinion in Randy Orton, who again Randy Orton. I think like this one. Okay. Obviously, yeah. But I think obviously just despite and Randy Orton and Andrew injuries in his career, but again, you know what? That's all about Randy Orton. He's come back to WWE. You know, not come back. This is not come back. This is like not come back. Gun. Okay. This is not come back. No, it's not come back. Gun. You know what I mean? He's obviously come back. He's obviously returned to WWE. He has done great well again. I think like Randy Orton returned to WWE is like wow, because Randy Orton has shown how again. Okay, you know what? Me as a fan of WWE personally, I think Randy Orton is an absolutely WWE Hall of Famer, a legend. I mean, let's when I say legend, I mean like a legend like Rey Mysterio, because Randy Orton's so brilliant, so good at what his character and rings like. The fans and stuff. I mean, I love it as well. I love the fact that I think like mentally and physically, he's a really good wrestler. He's really good, with the. I can't remember what it does, but the movie he does, obviously it's amazing. That's an incredible movie. It's like, oh wow. But yeah, obviously, yeah. You know what? I actually think this is going to be a really tough match for all contenders because one, I think all of them are going. I think all of them will all be wanting to be number contender, but only one can really be number contender. But again, like I said, I think this is going to be a really tough match for all of them. But again, if I was to pick winning for this, but again, I think pick a winner for this one will be difficult because one, all of them, I think like all of them are good wrestlers. I think all wrestlers in this match are all good wrestlers, so it's really hard to pick a winner. But obviously we're getting to predictions now. So, but again, I think like both mentally and physically, all three are. I think like one, two, three. Yeah. Oh, pardon, it's all four parts. All four. I said three. I meant 4 parts. Obviously, I think obviously this match. I think this match is going to be really. I think this match is going to be a really tough match, both mentally and physically. It'll be a tough match, but okay, I think it'll be a tough match for all of them. I think it'll be a tough match for all 4 of them because it will. But again, I also think this match is going to be really tough and really tough match for or I think it's going to be a tough match for all 4 because it obviously is. But also, I think like both mentally and physically, it's going to be tough because they're going to need to be like I think they're going to be. I think they're going to need to be alert, ready. Obviously, if not to go and get jobs to become the winner. Obviously, to go and win this match. But again, it's going to be again. I was in WWE. In WWE, it's a really good thing. It's amazing thing. Obviously, it's an amazing thing as well. But again, what I think they're gonna need to have someone like someone's gonna come out and win it, because like anybody can show up in like Saturday Night Main Event, because that's what WWE is brilliant. It's so brilliant, so good. But again, like I said, I think it's gonna be a really interesting match because again, we've got a lot of good wrestlers there who could win. But again, obviously prediction. We're getting to predictions now. Listen, of the predictions. Now, you know what? If I've got you know what? I think this match is going to be a really tough match to see. Because if I was to again, obviously, I think prediction wise, I'm probably going to have to go with. You know what? I'm going to go with Randy Orton to win and to come number 1 time, because I just think Randy Orton. Something about Randy, he might go forward and just win this match. I think he might get like a last minute punch or moving, as you were. And I see him just winning by doing that, because again, this match is going to be a really, really tough match, both mentally and physically it is. But again, I think Randy Orton mentally and physically has the power to win. He does, but again, in WWE, anything can happen. But again, I'm really hoping Randy Orton wins, because again, I think Randy Orton is a brilliant wrestler. It's incredible, and he keep doing it for as long as he's doing it, and it's like again. But you also imagine one day, like he'll have to retire. But I think also, but don't worry about it. I think also, but I think also like I said, okay, I was like, you know what, okay, Okay, I was like that, but you know what? I think if Randy wins, you know what? Great. If he doesn't win it, is what he doesn't win it. But again, you know what? I think Randy Orton and his career, at some point, someone's going to listen to Randy. You've done great, mate, you have, but we need, someone to come in, to replace you and all that stuff. And you know what? You also imagine at some point in his career retire. Also, listen, I'm not, okay, listen, I'm not, okay, listen, I'm not, listen, I'm not saying now, okay, listen, I'm not saying like now or if he's got, but maybe in like next 2-3 years or even past that, maybe then, I don't know. Because listen, I know there's a few who are retiring and also whatever, stuff like that, but I know it's, and obviously, that's the first match, obviously. The second match tonight is the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, who, obviously, as you can tell, I'm a massive fan of as well, by the way, versus Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. Again, I think this will be really, I think it's going to be a really tough match for both Io Sky and Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez, because again, I think now I think like both. Okay, so I think like both. Okay, so I think like they're both. I think okay, yeah, I think like both with. Yeah, obviously, I think both the tag. I think obviously, I think that. So basically, I think both these women tag teams have done incredibly well. Yeah, again, I think like, yeah, obviously, yeah. You know what? I think again, but you know what? I do think both these women tag teams have done well. I've done well there, but again, I look at Liv Morgan and Brett. I think there's something there that might go off or go wrong. I don't know, but again, I don't know. There's just something there tells me it's going to go that way because Liv Morgan is not exactly the one to obviously. But again, I think Liv Morgan basically said that Rhea has turned on you and betrayed you, whatever, and then stuff like that. But again, no, it's almost like a really interesting where like I'd love to see Rhea just get revenge against Liv because I think what she's I think Ripley has. I think Rhea Ripley, she's again, but you know what? I do think Rhea Ripley is the bad guy. Rip on as the bad guy. But I was like, you know what? Obviously, I was like, follow. I think it's gonna be really tough match for both tag teams, obviously. But again, I think Rhea Ripley. I think like both Io Sky and Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. Both of them have. I think both tag teams have the mental and physical ability to win as much as they do. But again, whoever shows up and does well tonight, I think will win it. But again, I'm really hoping Rhea Ripley does because again, the reason why I want Rhea Ripley to win it obviously because one, I'm a massive fan of Rhea Ripley as well. I think she's brilliant, she's amazing, she's just incredible. But again, I was like that. You know what? I think this match is going to be really interesting because we're going to have a lot of. Obviously, we're gonna have to see a lot of moments where it's gonna be tight and who's gonna win it, and so yeah, quite a bit obviously. Yeah, so obviously I was going to but okay, as well as that, right? I also think in this match as well, you got Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez who have done good there, but again, I just think Rhea Ripley would be too much. I think Rhea Ripley. I think Io Sky and Rhea Ripley will be too good, too strong. I think they have a real talent swim. They do as well. Obviously, I think both Io Sky and Rhea Ripley both have. I think like both Io Sky and Rhea Ripley are the ones I think they're basically too good to be. And I think they will have, and I think they'll win because again, I just think they'll remain champions because again, I just think they remain top champions. And now, Liv Morgan but again, you're talking about Rhea Ripley, who has shown how good she is in the ring. And again, I've seen Ripley in the ring, and when I watched, when I've watched WWE, but again, she's shown how good she is. Oh, better. So it's gonna happen. Okay, obviously, predictions, right? You know what? I'm gonna go with Io Sky and Rhea Ripley to win and remain the women's tag team champions. Again, I don't know. I just think she'll win, and I just think she's too good. She'll win the match again. Maybe again, obviously. I think obviously as a fan. You know what? Me personally, as a fan of WWE and as well as a fan of Rhea Ripley, I just think those two are two being too good. I just think they'll win. Again, they've shown how good they are in the ring, so I'm going to go with Ripley and Io Sky to win. I'm sorry, but I just think they'll win. I think again, then obviously the third match tonight. Obviously, I think if things like the fan again, I was like I said, I was like I said before. I don't know the general match because they haven't come out yet, but I imagine there'll be a few matches. But again, I think there might be a few more. I don't know. I told you it's not started yet, so I don't know. But yeah, I know it's okay. Oh, yeah, Perez. Yes, third one. I almost ate that and like what? I ate no, sorry. Okay. Then again, then obviously the third match tonight is Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu. Now, basically, so basically, I think this match will be a really good, really interesting match because one, you both got Cody Rhodes. Obviously, I think sadly he lost his title. Sadly he lost his title. More recently, before 22, I think obviously in 2025 he obviously lost his title. Again, I think after he lost his title, I think obviously after he lost his title, okay, obviously I think after he lost his title to Drew McIntyre, which again was a really bad moment for Cody because Cody Rhodes again, because you know what, I think Cody Rhodes is a brilliant wrestler. He's so good on the mic, wrestling. It's like wow, like he's so amazing, but he's so good. But again, I think Cody, ever since he lost the title, I think he will. I think he again, but you know what, I do think Cody Rhodes will bounce back and come good. I think he will, but again, I think with Cody Rhodes, you know what, I really want him to win this match, and I really want Cody Rhodes to win this match because one, I want him to win this match. I want him to win this match, and I want him to face Drew McIntyre again and go and beat Drew McIntyre and get a title back. Because again, you know what, I'll be honest with you. I used to be a big fan of Drew McIntyre, did, but I don't know. It's like he's got some weird thing now where he's like I don't think touch because I don't think touch will go. You know what I mean? Like no one can go near him. Something that's really weird. Like what's that about? Sorry, what's that about? I don't know. But yeah, obviously, the thing. So okay, then the other side that you got, and then on the other side that you got Jacob Fatu. Obviously, again, Jacob Fatu has shown numerous times how good he is in the ring. I mean, Jacob Fatu, he's one of these brilliant wrestlers. He's a brilliant wrestler in the ring. So basically, obviously, okay, so basically, obviously, yes, not because basically, I think, it's not basically gone, but so basically, what is I think Jacob Fatu in the ring, he's brilliant on the mic, he's brilliant. So again, I think it's tough match for both Cody Rhodes and I think to be tough match for both. I think tough match for Cody Rhodes and also be tough match for Jacob Fatu because one, I think both mentally and physically they have the abilities. I think they both mentally and physically have the. I think both mentally and physically. You know, I think both mentally and physically they both have the ability to win matches. They do, but again, right? So I think like it's where we. Okay, so. Okay, space what happens right in this space what happens match is right. Whoever does well, not well done, but whoever prepares better and does well tonight and puts a good move in and twins match whoever puts in a good move and not good move, but whoever comes in. So I think whoever does well tonight and has a better performance on it night, I can see them winning. But again, I really hope Cody because again, I want Cody to win because I feel like Cody needs to win again because you know Cody Rhodes again. I think obviously what happened with Drew McIntyre story obviously where he burnt the picture of his dad, which I thought was like wow, that is really disrespectful to Drew Rhodes. That really that's disrespectful obviously to him. Obviously, I think it's disrespectful to Cody Rhodes and his family, but also his dad as well. Because his dad's obviously sad no longer. Whoever's as you were, but going on. So anyway, that's just that. Obviously, yeah. Now, you know what? I do think it's going to be really tough match for both Cody Rhodes and not dramatic. I think it's going to be tough match for both Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu. I think will, but again, you know what? I think it'll be tough match will, but again, I think with Jacob Fatu, there is a worry because when Jacob Fatu, like physically, mentally, and speed wise, he's got a lot of strength and he can spear anytime. Oh my god, like that thing's there. And I think the other thing, then it's Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has got obviously then Cody Rhodes has his brain famous move, obviously, and that's obviously the oh, it's gone. There's no it is, can't remember there, but obviously, I think obviously like the turn move he does, obviously, where he turns his point like that, and he obviously count 1, 2, 3, and he wins the match by doing that. Obviously, I think Cody does that as well. But you know what? I do still think this match will be a really tough match. I think it'll be a tough match for both. I think it'll be a really tough match for both wrestlers. But again, you know what? Again, I do think it'll be a tough match. It will, but obviously, really tough match, obviously it will. But again, I think it'll be a really tough match, obviously it will. But again, obviously, really tough match, obviously it will. Predictions. You know what? I'm gonna go with Cody Rhodes to beat Jacob Fatu. I'm sorry, but I just think Cody Rhodes will be. I think both Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu will wanna both have the hunger and desire to win match with it. I think they both want to have the hunger and desire to win match. They will. But you know what? I just think that Cody Rhodes is going to, because I think like Cody Rhodes have, I think they have more incentive, more hunger to win this match again. I think Jacob Fatu will both have. I think he'll as much desire and motivation to actually win this match. Obviously, he will, but again, like I said, I do think he's obviously someone. But you know what? I just think Cody Rhodes is someone I think will win, because again, he's got the mental, physical bit as well as that. Right? He's also someone who I imagine will want to win again, because he's obviously lost. He obviously wants to get another win. But again, I'm gonna go Cody Rhodes to win. I'm sorry, but Cody Rhodes is brains, and I think he's brains. But yeah. Obviously, yeah. Now that's right. I would have written a fourth match down, but again, there's no fourth match being revealed yet, so I don't know. Again, listen. Imagine. Listen upside. It's not too good enough. Yeah. Listen, obviously, I imagine there probably will be a few more matches added to obviously tonight. Obviously in SmackDown, I imagine there'll be a few more matches added to the Saturday main event. I imagine. Again, obviously, I do apologize if they're not in it, because SmackDown Live, it's not SmackDown. It's all SmackDown goes like starts at 1 o'clock. So basically, I'll probably want. Anyway, no more. But yeah, okay, let's do about it. If I mention my name, because again, I've got a match to get. I've got some written there for one of matches again. Listen, I imagine there'll be probably a few more matches added to the match card for this one, because again, obviously they've not obviously had a lot of matches. So again, I imagine there'll be a few more. But again, I'm actually really hoping there's a few more matches again. I was like, okay. Pretty much, I was like, pretty much just go, but I was looking at that fourth or whatever. But obviously, yeah, again, but you know what? I really do hope there's different matches. Obviously, maybe matches with like the division, and I don't know, with other wrestlers, obviously brought into it. So I imagine there'll be a few more wrestlers, a few matches on the card. So I'm hoping there'll be a few. Obviously, yeah, quite interesting. Obviously, yeah. I've let me thoughts. I think I was letting me thoughts. Listen, do you think Cody Rhodes will win it? Do you think he won't win it? Do you think Jacob Fatu will beat Cody Rhodes? Or do you think Liv Morgan Perez will beat Rhea Ripley? Or do you think do you think Damian Priest will win instead of Randy Orton or Sami Zayn or Trick Williams? Do you think that? Obviously, yeah. Okay, obviously, yeah. No. Obviously, yeah. I think also not as well as I'm gonna think. So not so fast, so it can blurt out. Obviously, I was like that for. You know what? I was like that. I was like that for. I was letting my thoughts. Do you think that'll happen? Do you think the ones that said will win will not win, or do you think the ones that said win think they'll win, or anything? Obviously, no. So what are your thoughts on obviously? I don't know, but obviously, I was letting my thoughts on obviously the match as well. Let me know your thoughts on that. Obviously, yeah. Now, to do apologise for not doing any wrestling stuff, it's just that I've had a lot of stuff to do on my other channel, EFC TV, as you probably see. I've actually used like this background because one, I've got the FERVT stuff over there. I don't want to mix. So basically, I've actually again, I've used this because one, obviously, I mean, listen, listen, okay. Now the reason why I got this because the reason why I've got this here because one, again, the reason why I'm using because one, it's here, it's ready to use, it's again easy. So again, bit lazy, but it's easy to do because believe you me, it's easy to do. So I'm sorry, but it is. I said before, but obviously, yeah, obviously, yeah, obviously, yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen, if you want to see more great of videos like obviously WWE previews, not obviously WWE PLE previews, obviously just reviews, obviously I just do I obviously just don't, I just do those. Obviously this channel I only do those two. I think obviously this channel I only do those. Obviously you want to see more great videos like that. Obviously stuff like that as well. You want to see stuff like that. You want to see. I think obviously you want to see more great. I want to see more great stuff like that. Obviously. You know what? I would really appreciate. Obviously, yeah. Also, don't forget as well. Also, I think also if you're new channel, make sure you subscribe to Wrestling UK at youtube.com. And also, if if you're new channel or you're subscribed to it as you were, make sure you press the notification buttons as well. Make sure you do that. Obviously, you know what? I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to Wrestling UK because one, it absolutely massively helps channel keep going, improve, get better. Again, sorry. You know what? I'd really appreciate because one. You know what? I'd really appreciate as well. You know what? I'd really appreciate this book. One, I think this is something that this is something that I absolutely love. I think this is something that I absolutely love doing. Got a passion for. It's something that I'm also like really good at. And I really want to keep it going as well. So you know what? I really appreciate your support as well. It helps up massively. Obviously, I think obviously yeah. You know what? It also massively helps channels as well as that, right? I want to really keep doing this thing because I actually love doing that and I really want to keep doing it as well. Also, don't forget as well, also make sure if you're obviously, okay, listen, if you're in Everton, make sure you go and subscribe to AFC TV at youtube.com. Make sure you do that. And also, if you're obviously, if you know, okay, listen, if you, 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 oh, listen, obviously, what, obviously, if you like playing video games or watching films, as you, like, okay, obviously, yeah, listen, okay, so listen, okay, I was saying before, also, if you like films and video games, make sure you subscribe to my other channel as well. If you have you know what, you know what, and I'd really appreciate if you would subscribe to either Wrestling UK or if you have a TV or even Wrestling UK. You know, I appreciate you Wrestling UK because it's massive. As well as I'd also really appreciate it if you would subscribe to either one of the other ones like ASTV or if you have to again, obviously massively helps those channels out as well. So show love to those channels as well. So I really appreciate it. I would really appreciate the support as well. Obviously, you know what? You know what? And I'd really appreciate it if you would share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter.com, share it on any other socials as well. And also don't forget to tell your friends, your family about the channel as well. Make sure you do that. Again, it helps them massively. Gets the name out there as well, so it helps them massively because it does. And as well as that, right? You know what? Obviously, yeah. Let's get together, leave comments. Like I said before, first person leaves a comment in the comments, I'm sure we'll get a shout out as well. Obviously, first person, we said it right, but that's something. Obviously, we said that already, haven't we? Obviously, and yeah. Okay, and hopefully this will be an interesting, and hopefully this will be, so hopefully this PLE will be quite interesting PLE to watch, but you never know, anything can happen, but we'll see. Obviously, so yeah.